Now this is the MG Marvel R, and as with every car at MG's pavilion, it is not a concept, but it's a production model. Now, having said that though, it isn't earmarked for a launch in India as yet. The official word from the MG boss is that all of the models you see here, including this one, are all under consideration. So they aren't really slotted for any launch, but I guess let us know what you think in the comments. Give MG a whole lot of love, and perhaps we'll see this or the ones that you really think have a chance in India. So anyway, speaking about the Marvel R, let's take a good close look at it. Now, it is an all-electric car, about 4.6 meters in length. So by that sense, it is a very long, lengthy car. It does have, if we move over to the side, as you can see, does have that sort of hatchback or a fastback styling. But it is a long car. It's a 4.6 meter car, very much sedan length, what we have in India. Styling wise, this car, the Marvel, it does sell internationally under various other brands under the portfolio of SAIC. So here it's an MG, of course, but the Marvel R has been updated recently, and this is that new facelift. What's also important though, at least for us, is this design language that you see, these kind of angular LED lights, this treatment that goes down here, the big triangular area here. What MG tells us is that this is the new design language, so it is likely that we will see this come across some of the newer MGs in India. So yeah, that's on the front. Let's move over to the rear and take a look at what the styling is there as well. So heading over to the rear. Now at the rear you have, of course, the badging which says it's electric, the Marvel R electric, MG logo atop here. A continuous LED light bar, and I think this is the treatment of the near future. Everyone seems to be doing it. Looks really nice and quite catchy. And the rear too, some of the elements like this we might see on a few other MG cars, as this is the new design treatment. Now that's about the Marvel R outside. We also can get inside, so let's hop inside and take a look at the interiors. Right, so inside here, in the MG Marvel R, one thing that looks familiar is the steering wheel, quite similar to the ZS that we have in terms of the stylistic treatment, the fonts, and of course the MG logo. But what's really different is this very large waterfall or slide-like touchscreen. In fact, it's 19.4 inches and it's in the portrait orientation. So it's really massively sort of prominent. If you like touchscreens large, then this one looks really nice. And I have to say really nice because at times the portrait ones do look like an afterthought. This one looks nicely flush into the center console. So the treatment on that I really like. This is the power button, and what's also nice is the hardware is I think pretty quick because it's quite responsive to the touch. So you press there, your touches register quite soon. So looks really nice, large fonts, and I'm sure if this does make it to India, a lot of consumers would really like this because as I said, it's neatly integrated into the center console. Now, other features around the car are pretty much what you'd expect. There's an all-digital screen here as well for your instrument panels. You also have, of course, the very large panoramic sunroof, which is kind of standard almost these days. Stretches all the way to the back, so rear seat passengers will also enjoy that. And speaking of passengers, if you're seated here or the seats at the back, I have to say the seats are really nice and comfy, at least for the short time that I'm seated in here. It's nicely contoured, feels quite supportive on your back, so that's really nice to see. So yeah, that is the Marvel R. As we said earlier, it is a vehicle that is production ready, or not production ready, in fact this is a production model sold in international markets. Will it come to India? The word is not yet finalized on that. Stay tuned to the Autocar channel for all the latest news and views, and of course whether this car is headed or not, you'd hear it first here.